I was once told by a man several years into a will they, won't they situationship that the reason he didn't think we should date yet is because he knew that once we dated, he'd be done. He knew that I was it for him. He just wasn't ready to stop dating other women yet.
Sorry.
I don't want an emotionally unavailable guy, I don't want someone who can't commit, and I don't want someone who runs whenever they feel a little bit panicky. Like, none of those are on my list of, like, characteristics I want in my future partner.
2 seconds later.
Okay, so it's been about 3 or so weeks since me and Mr. Situationship kind of fully ended, and I blocked him and everything.
Women.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, glad to have you here. Now guys, I must annoy you with something I've said 100 times, but I'll have to say 100 times more. Take a look at this comment. Why are you deleting my comment? The comment I criticized you. Then this guy replies, he's a hypocrite, just like the rest of them. Guys, now I understand your frustration. Guys, I do not delete comments, alright? You can talk about the darkest things on earth, I will not delete your comment. You can threaten my family and my life, I won't delete your comment. I never have, I never will. If I sometime do, for whatever reason, I'll just admit to it, you know? I don't delete your comment, guys. And here's something interesting that I found out. This is from my computer. When I take a look at the comments from my phone, I can see your comment, alright? There it is, Leon Draguga 529. I can see your comment from my phone, mate. I haven't deleted it. I mean, you have talked about the guy with the mustache, and then you say, why do you delete my comment? You can't say the name of the guy with the mustache on YouTube, alright? He's like Voldemort, you cannot say his name. So maybe that's why your comment was deleted. Again, guys, I just never delete comments. But talking about that, you know, a lot of people were unhappy with me mentioning the Tucker Carlson interview. And I get it. Maybe it was not appropriate. Maybe, most probably, most channels wouldn't do it. But I'm just all about honesty. And I gave an unbiased opinion. I just gave another side of the story, didn't say anything about it. I just think in these times where information is dangerous for certain groups of people, I think it's important to have both sides, alright? That's it. Here's a chart of the subscribers as I was passed on. You know, a lot of people disagreeing, agreeing, and I don't care. This is YouTube. I'm not gonna cry about subscribers, alright? People saying, I won't subscribe. Guys, I'm not here for the subscribes. I'm here because I want to be honest. Like, this is the most important thing for me. And if you don't like me being honest about something and giving another side of the story, well, maybe this channel is not for you. But guys, enough rambling about unrelated stuff. Again, I just don't delete your comments, and I never will. But now, let's start to talk about situationships. They are my favorite part of life. I just can't get enough of it. Ampu can't get enough of it, and maybe so do you. So let's get started, guys.
Okay, but actually to reinforce your delusions, I was once ghosted by a man that I really liked, only for him to tell me no.
I have one. I was once told by a man several years into a will they, won't they situationship that the reason he didn't think we should date yet is because he knew that once we dated, he'd be done. He would never date another person because we would never break up. He knew that I was it for him.
Wow. Crazy, eh, guys? Apparently, guys, there are some people out there who know that one option is secure and viable, yet they decide to go for the year-long situationships of will they, won't they. Wow, that's just crazy, you know? Let's finish this TikTok.
He just wasn't ready to stop dating other women yet. He was married in less than a year.
Right, so this woman, guys, goes into years of situationship with one man, of a will he, won't he situation for years at a time, and then says it's just crazy that this man doesn't want to commit to me because, you know, he's not going for the secure options, he's going for whatever not. I don't know, doesn't that apply to you as well? Like, do you notice the irony here? Yes, you could go for another man that is not stringing you along for years at a time, yet you are staying with that Chad. And notice, guys, the lengths that modern women will go to just to avoid the average Joe and stay with the Chad. She's willing to be with this guy for years at a time, not receiving what she wants, and sharing that guy with all the women. Like, the guy's being clear with her, yeah, I just want to sleep around with a woman. I don't want to commit to you. I don't want to close my options. I want to be banging other women, you know? And she's like, well, okay, honey, I'll just split you if that's what it takes. Keep your attention. It's just, man, they're willing to lose their time, lose their self-respect, you know, throw away their bodies. They just don't care, guys. The only thing they want is attention from Chad. And then it's these women who wind up to men and say, you have to respect me. Respect what? You've lost all respect I could have ever had for you. It's just pathetic, guys, what these women are doing. But now let's move on to another woman that's been in a situationship.
Okay, so it's been about 3 or so weeks since me and Mr. Situationship kind of fully ended, and I blocked him and everything. And do you know what? I feel fucking good about it because I have devalued and detached, because I don't want an emotionally unavailable guy. I don't want someone who can't commit, and I don't want someone who runs whenever they feel a little bit panicky. Like, none of
Right. I'm gonna stop you right there. If you don't want unavailable men, what are you doing in a situationship? Sorry that I have to speak this out loud, because I'm sure literally all of you are thinking it right now, but it's just so absurd. You don't want unavailable men, yet you're chasing after Mr. Situationship? Guys, make it make sense. There's no logic.
none of those are on my list of like characteristics I want in my future partner. So I am tentatively considering going back into the world of dating, which means the world of dating apps. So, I am a little bit nervous about it, I can't lie. Also, don't really have the time, but fuck it, I'm gonna give it a whirl, and we'll just see what happens. But the main thing is, I've let go of the outcome. Like, I don't care when I meet someone. If I meet them tomorrow, men, if I meet them in a year, not bothered. Like, I'm just gonna put myself out there, be open, and let the universe do its thing, and what will be will be. So
yeah, just blame the universe. We're gonna do whatever, guys, but take some damn accountability, some necessary and needed accountability. You know, and this woman, if you go on a date with her, she's gonna tell you, oh yeah, I want a man who values my time, who values my body, who... you remember yesterday's woman who had a list of 100 demands that men must fulfill? This is woman's behavior towards the average man. Yet, for Chad, it's always the exceptions, guys. For Chad, we have no demands at all other than his time and Pookie. That's it. We just don't care about anything. You can sleep with other women. You can mistreat me. You can view me as a piece of meat. I don't care. Just show me attention. Yet when they go with a normal guy, you know, the ones they say I'm settling with, oh, now they want the Prince Charming story. Now you are going to have to make up for all the Chads that have been through her legs and didn't have to move their little finger. So, you know, I can foresee what the universe will do. You know, the universe, oh, let the universe do its thing. The universe, what it's going to do is make you alone and miserable forever. It's going to make you hit the wall tremendously hard. We're going to hear it all around the world, from America to China, alright? You're going to smash into the wall, yet you're not going to break it. You're going to stay there forever, because that's what you deserve. But now, guys, coincidentally, I just happen to have a time machine right here on my desk. So let's just watch this other woman. This is unreleased yet. She hasn't made it. I just took a sneak peek into the future. So this is from 1 week after the time of posting of the previous video, which was yesterday. Let's give it a listen exclusively on this channel, guys. This content hasn't been released yet.
One of the things that comes up the most in my group, the No Contact Club, is that feeling of like guilt and letting ourselves down when we break no contact. And I have so many messages from people who are like, "Oh my God, you're so strong. Like, how have you managed to do it?" And it's like, yeah, but you'll see.
All right. First off, I can bet my pyramid there is not one person out there who has told this woman, "Oh, you're so strong. How do you do it?" Okay, these people don't exist. This is a this is a product of her imagination. Second off, notice again the treatment that Chads get. If you're an average guy, these women care so little they don't even see you. You don't exist for them. Yet if you are Chad, they may leave you, right? Well, they never leave actually. These women is the Chad that at some point dismisses them entirely. But they keep thinking about himself and going no contact is so hard. My soul is tearing, my heart is breaking. You know, they think about him all the time. Guys, this woman has 37 TikToks on her page from the last week talking about the same Mr. Situationship. Okay, the guy who only wanted to pump and dump her. This is the the behavior that he gets out of her. He probably doesn't even remember her name anymore, right? And she's here thinking about him. You know, her fingers trembling like a substance addict. Yet I can tell you right now there are at least 10 men on this woman's DMs trying to be interested in her, trying to give her the life, the universe, and everything in it. But if you're those type of guys, you get crap. If you're a bad boy, however, but you happen to be attractive, which is something undeserved, you know, people are not attractive by choosing. They can dress up, etc. If you're ugly, you're just ugly. There's no way to cover it. If you're attractive, you're just going to be attractive to these women, okay? So it's not like these Chads achieved something in a lot of the cases. They just happen to be attractive. A lot of them guys are not even rich. Like, they don't take these women out even to a McDonald's. They get the treatment that they get just because they are attractive. And then it's these women who say, "Oh, men only, they are so superficial. Men only look at the superficial stuff." Couldn't be further from the truth.
See the TikToks I've been making for the last 8 weeks. You didn't see the last 2 years where I went back to the guy like 15 fucking times. And like, I've been in 2 situationships, and both guys I went back to over and over and over again. So it is really difficult. So try not to make yourself feel worse when you break no contact.
And there it is again, guys. For the guys that are not interested in her but just so happen to be attractive, she goes back to them over and over, and they mistreat her. They don't care about her. They are obscene. They sleep with all the women around. They just don't care. She goes back and back. "Oh, let me try harder." She chases them around. How ironic is that? Women chasing after men. If you're a guy, and the average Joe, guys, let me tell you yet again, I never think that average Joes are ugly, alright? They're just not as attractive. Like, maybe they're 5'7", but they're not 6 foot. Maybe they're 5'8", 5'9". It's not enough. Maybe they just don't earn the 6-digit salary. Maybe they have a good work, but they don't make enough. Maybe they have a good body. It's just not as jacked as Chad's body, you know? It's like, I never think that average Joes are bad in any means, and they have a lot to offer. But these women, guys, for all them, you literally don't exist. Like, the reverse situation will be for men to only like the top 10% of women. You know, all the actresses, the supermodels, and all of that. The singers, the pop artists, and whatever. And we dismissed the rest of the women. It's just, man, there's no sense in that.
It's a process, and it's a process that you can only do when you're ready to. Like, it takes a while to build up the strength, it takes a while to build up the self-worth, and it takes a while to fully understand that you are not going to change this person, and no amount of effort you put in is going to make it different. So just try and be kind to yourself when you break no contact, because we've all fucking been there, and when you are ready, you will smash it.
Yeah, sure. We hear a lot about smashing, healing, I've grown so much, etc. Guys, all of this is just word salad. It's nothing more. Like, at some point I may just put a blindfold on my eyes and cover my ears and just cover a video without even watching and seeing without seeing it or listening to it, because they say the same things all the time. No, you're not smashing it. You're a miserable woman above 30 who has hit the wall. You're gonna pass away alone if you don't get some miserable sim that you won't respect. Alright? It's over, madam. There's no smashing to be done. It's over because you've kept doing. Then what is doing, guys? kept doing the same stupid mistakes over and over and over again. Okay? And let me know what you feel about this woman in particular, guys. I have patience for a lot of people, and there are some women that I like more than others, but these are the ones who I dislike the most, because their mistakes are not a product of being misguided or, you know, being naive. No, guys, they literally have done the worst possible choices for years at a time. All right, this is not, oh, I slipped. Guys, this is waking up and train hard every single day to be the worst dating option there is out there. All right, like, this takes effort, this takes time, so kudos for trashing your life in such a professional manner. All right, and this is, guys, I'll close on this thought. This is why the vast majority of men don't care anymore. They have walked out of dating. They don't want to touch marriage with a 6-foot pole. They don't care about women. A lot of them feel resentful towards women. A lot of them just feel cold and they couldn't care less. A lot of them, guys, just use them. They literally use them and manipulate them and lie to them to get between their legs and throw them away like a used napkin, right? Because just men have grown so tired of putting in the effort and being treated like a literal piece of crap. It's like, it's so backwards. The more attention you put into these women, the more you try, the more romantic you are and a gentleman and all of that, you'll just get treated worse, all right, by the vast majority of them. And look, my advice is not to treat women like pieces of crap, all right? My advice is just, women who are, don't waste your time on them, all right? If a woman deserves it, if a woman is good, if a woman is worth it, you can try as hard as you want. But if she shows any sort of red flag, any sort of situationship, large body count, divorced, whatever, for the wrong reasons, guys, just don't waste your time with them, all right? And you're not going to be in this situation where you are being absolutely mistreated because you actually care about women. Now, guys, thanks for watching. We'll close the video here. Leave me your thoughts in the comments as always. And if I don't delete them all, I'll read them and I'll reply to you, alright? Have a good one. No. We've talked about this here, and come on, you can't keep doing this, man. Man, I just really want to, but no, come on. Come on, Hiran, you've been through rehab. You can't continue to do this. No matter how much you enjoy to delete comments that don't agree with you because you're just like the rest of them. Ampu, please help me, man. I'm losing it. I want it so much, man. No, come on, Hiran, it's alright. You've got this. Okay. Alright, just this last time, please.